But as I was saying, we took a look in 2008, and we saw the same thing that I just want to go to runkeeper.com. We saw the same thing that Google and Microsoft saw, which was that if you aggregated the world's health information.
Where do you want me to go, Jason? Tell me what you want me to do.
So just log into my profile up there. Yep.
What is it?
Jason. Yeah.
Careful, it's a French keyboard.
Yeah, so how do you do the periods?
I'm trying to make it easy for him.
Yeah.
Jason, OK? And then the password.
No, .jacobs at fitnesskeeper. I can't say the password through my mic.
No, but I know. But
yeah. So
this is fun.
Jason.jacobs at fitnesskeeper.com.
Jason, type it.
Jason.jacobs at fitnesskeeper.com. I don't know the periods.
This is cool. This is so cool.
Yeah, at fitnesskeeper.com.
You know, we're live. So we're live.
Yeah. Keeper.
Yeah. We're live.
.com.
Yeah. And how do we do this now? OK.
OK, perfect. Perfect. Sorry about that.
No, it's me. I put a French keyboard for you. You know, how can I make that more easy for you?
I don't even know where the periods are.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but we saw that if you could aggregate the world's health information in one place, that there'd be an opportunity to harness that data for collective good and to make the world healthier on a significant mainstream scale. But in order to do that, we believe strongly that you need to start on the consumer side first. With a breakout consumer health platform, in that the best way to build a consumer health platform was to start with a hit application.
Keep going.
Am I on candid camera? So that is what we did. So I'm going to show you the application real quickly. So this is an application for runners and cyclists. So you just hit the start button to start the application and stop when you finish. And waiting for you when you get back, if you can see my...
The camera is here, so yeah. You can see, yeah.
OK. But waiting for you when you get back.
Yeah, like this.
Got it.
OK.
OK. Are all of your summary stats. So this was a 12.5-mile run that I did. You can see my pace, how many calories I burned. And if I flick the screen, you can see the exact path that I traveled on the map. Pretty simple stuff. And that's where we started. One device, one type of data, GPS data, for one sport, running. And what we did is we built up a large, engaged community of runners, millions of users all over the world that were using our app to track their running. And if I now go to the website here, you can see that waiting for me on the web when I get back is all of my history as well. So you can see the same run and all of the stats. And you can also see totals over time. So this is a chart that shows my progress on a monthly basis. And you can do similar around your mileage, your pace, your calories, a whole bunch of different kinds of information so you can track your progress. And there's also a feed where you can see all of your friends' activities as well. So what else they're doing as part of the Runkeeper system, either their runs, but also if they sign up for a race, or they take a training program, or they add some other friends to the system, or they comment on someone's activity, everything shows up in this feed. But a couple years ago, very early in the Runkeeper journey, we saw that our users weren't just using our app to track their running, but they were using all kinds of different health sensors as well to track different kinds of health information. And it was actually here at LeWeb in 2009 that we met Cedric from WeThings, which makes a Wi-Fi body scale. That became our first third-party integration partner, so that you could step on the scale, and it would wirelessly send your weight data to your Runkeeper profile as well. And so we started integrating with different devices, and I'll just give you a handful that we integrate with today. So things like body scales, heart rate monitors, pedometers, swim tracking watches, sleep monitoring devices. What we learned was, from the user standpoint, the more aspects of their health they were tracking, the more engaged they were over time, and the better the results they were getting on our platform. What we learned from the device manufacturer standpoint was that we were an incredible channel to help them get broader adoption and get their devices into more people's hands. So this is when we really started realizing that there was something much, much bigger here. So in June of this year, we launched a public API, and we opened up the platform so that any device, application, or service across a very broad range of health categories can tie in and enable their users to also send their data to the Runkeeper platform. So this is our apps marketplace here, and it just gives you a snapshot. So there's different kinds of apps across different kinds of categories. So in the first few months, more than 40 integrations have been completed. There's several hundred others in development. What's most exciting to us is, this isn't just run tracking apps, although there are several that have tied into the platform. This is a diet and weight loss application, swim tracking watches, sleep monitoring devices, heart rate monitors, strength training apps at the gym. And it's not just health and fitness sensors that are sending us information, but these big third-party services are now getting built on top of all this aggregated health data as well. So for example, there's a company called Earned It that is a fitness rewards platform that goes out and gets brand relationships so you can get discounts or free products by accruing points based on the physical activity that you do. So when Earned It tied in with the Runkeeper platform, they were one of our first integration partners. Now our users, with one click via OAuth, they can link their Runkeeper profile to Earned It. They can put their health activities to work. The better they do in taking care of themselves, the more free products they get. Same thing with corporate wellness platforms, same thing with fitness games, same thing with fundraising platforms, a whole bunch of entities out there that if we weren't here would be integrating with each of these devices one at a time and trying to figure out how to build a compelling consumer experience. Now, what's important about what we've done and what we're trying to do is we believe that from a user standpoint, as a person, I should have a central console where I can keep all of my health information across all the different things that I do, and I can make sense of this data across categories. From an application, device, or service standpoint, we believe that there are opportunities in each health category, whether it's diabetes or other chronic diseases, different sports, different aspects of your health. Big companies will get built in each category, but there needs to be some kind of glue that ties all of these today disparate health systems together that don't talk to one another and provide a common interface and a central console so that they can all cross-pollinate with each other and the users have one place to keep all this information. The final piece of the story is that as you get more and more of this health data in one place across more and more people around the world, you can actually start to get a lot smarter around this data. And what I mean by that is that, number one, you can start to be more predictive. So things like, geez, Loic, if you keep putting those miles in at the rate you are, you're going to get hurt. You better slow down a little bit. Or if you keep eating all those fatty foods, your cholesterol is going to go up. So you better eat better. Yep. So there's that, and there's also the prescriptive piece, which is if we know all of the data about you, and we also know what your goals are, you've got this phone with you everywhere that you go, so tell me what to do. Help me make better decisions to drive healthier behavior. So the same way that data scientists and analysts have been leveraging their skills in areas like online advertising and e-commerce, we think there's an opportunity to start doing so around people's health and to make the world healthier in the process.
Jason, I think you're really the breed of one of the apps that will become like it's like Evernote, like a Spotify. You're on all platforms, sync into the cloud. You're opening your own platform. It's absolutely amazing what you've done with such a small team. Thank you very much. And next year, I'll get a Russian keyboard for you. Thank you very much.
Always have to keep it interesting. Sorry about all the technical difficulties.
Thank you, Jason.
Thank you so much for having me.
You can do this.
Yeah.
You run marathons. You can do this.
Thank you.
I think we have a video up next from AppsFire.